Hello guys, welcome to episode 5. Nope, it's now 6, isn't it? Yes, it is now episode 6 of the Pokemon Extreme Randomizer Nuzlocke. I have with me here today a special guest. I'd like you all to give a warm welcome to Elle.
Nice to meet you.
So, Elle will be joining us through Dewford Cave and possibly our second gym battle this fine episode. And let me give you an update on our team. I've trained up Slithergal from when we met her through our fishing encounter on Route 107 in the last episode to now a level 16. She's got Wrap, Leer, Poison, Sting, and Bite. Next we have King Slice, he's now level 19, and a beast on our team, being our literal fully evolved catch Pokemon that we caught all the way back on Route 116.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
I believe you watched the series and you saw us catch King Slice after getting that great ball. It was a shock to me, but it definitely helped out a lot in the gym with its water gun move and also Lord C. Next we have Lord C the 5th. He's now a level 20 beast. I mean, you can't get much better than that for the Lord of the Sea this early in the game, right? He didn't really learn anything other than Whirlpool while I was off training him on my own. He's got Whirlpool now, which isn't that good of a move, but it can come in handy in certain situations. Oh, and that Mystic Water we found last episode, I put it on Lord C. It just made sense at the time since Lord C is our main water type. Then we got Slacker. Oh, Slacker from Route 104. It was definitely hard to get this pathetic little thing up. Now got Curse, Yawn, Tackle, and Water Gun, rather than having Growl. Next we have Anime Bad.
Why that name?
It was a comment by one of the literally on my first or second episode. I take you guys' comments and make them the name of my Pokemon. The only comment that I've got so far that suggested a name is anime equals bad. But as we saw in the video, there's no equal sign in the Pokemon Emerald chat box. So I did the best that I could. But let me tell you this. This Pokemon is an absolute pain to level up. I know I've said it before, but it is a literal pain to level this thing up. Because, off camera, it continuously kills itself with moves like Explosion and Self-Destruct. As I told you before, I have a rule where, while I'm training this thing, if it's killing itself, I'm not counting it as a death. Because the only thing this thing knows for a move, currently, is Metronome. This one move has been killing it multiple times over. But off camera, it's also allowed it to use a move called Frenzy Plant. Then lastly, our beloved starter, Yusei Fudo. I gave him the Quick Claw that we got in the previous episode, and who doesn't like Yusei? So, nothing really new happened for our things. We got from Roxanne. That was kind of bad, though. Because Protect is a move that evades the attack, but we don't need it yet. We haven't had an instance where, like, one of our Pokemon is out of the blue. Anyway, let's head to Dewford Cave.
Here we go.
Our encounter here was Slithergown. Again?
Oh, a shiny Ditto.
That's the same as last time! Why? Just... Hopefully we have Pokeballs to capture this thing.
Let's count for encountering a shiny Ekans now. No?
It technically doesn't count as a shiny Ekans, it's more of a shiny Ditto. It's almost kind of sad that we have to kill the thing. Am I right?
Yeah. Shinies are always fun to find.
Hold on, let me search something. Yeah, no, shinies are pretty rare in this game.
Uh-oh. We'll play the top and find.
Yeah. Now here's what's strange. The start of last episode. The same exact thing happened.
Maybe have a third one to join the team, maybe. Who knows?
This thing seemed just like extremely persistent to want to join our team. Even though I know for a fact already that if I were to capture this thing and try nicknaming it for you guys, the randomizer causes it to go completely glitched out name until we take it to the name raider. And that's in the next town over. Let's hope I have Pokeballs. I just have a Great Ball.
You want to waste a Great Ball on this thing?
No, it's not worth it. Oh geez, that crit's gonna hurt. But so is this bite.
So we got.
Torchic.
Well, you already have one fire type on your team.
Yeah, we don't really want this one. Our catch for the cave, you guys might not remember, but it was another water type.
You should have a lot of water types.
Yeah, yes I do. Now Granite Cave is going to be very annoying. Oh hello, another Ekans. And you have the Intimidate ability. Wait, why doesn't... What ability do we have then?
Shed skin.
Huh.
I would say, in my opinion, I think Intimidate is much better.
It is. It's too bad we really failed at that fishing venture in the past. Isn't that right, El?
Yeah. That is pretty bad. Too bad.
So, we're supposed to find this guy named Steven. From what I remember, he's at the end of this cave.
That's a lot. I can go for it.
That it is.
Thank God for the run button, am I right?
Yep. Oh.
Definitely has Intimidate. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put out the big guns for this one.
Let's go, Slice.
He's a big boy, that's for sure.
So, yes, I also caught King Slice Cut, if you guys didn't hear in episode 5. Because there were a couple of random items down there. So I taught him cut so that we could get those items. Oh, another hidden item. What do you know?
Hey. One repel.
The repel's not going to help us. Not in a cave, at least.
Maybe useful for later.
Yeah, maybe useful later.
Another one.
For crying out loud.
Oh boy. What we got? Intimidate.
While training Slithergal and the rest of the party, the most frequent Pokemon I had to deal with was actually a Larvitar.
Oh. Ooh.
Coughing. Run, run, run as fast as we can. We don't want the coughing blowing up on us.
Explosion.
Self-destruct, actually.
Oh.
Yes, the move is called self-destruct. Explosion is a different move.
The best Pokemon in the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my gosh.
The best Pokemon in the game. And it's level 11 too. That's not bad.
I mean, yes, it evolves in 9 levels. This one is not as bad as the Pokemon Wimpod, but it's still pretty bad. If we ever find a golden Magikarp in this series, I will catch it just for the hell of it.
Like the Gyarados.
Cacnea. Well, we weren't supposed to find that for a while.
Sums it up.
These things live in the desert.
That is a pretty good grass type.
They are.
Like Needlearm? Or Needlearm?
Yeah, Needlearm is a decent move, but Cacnea itself is not a very good Pokemon. Had we found this Cacnea before Roxanne's gym, yes, it would have been helpful. Not so much now, though.
Oh.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh. It found you. It found you.
Oh no. Oh
Surprise.
no. Oh no. Lord C, you're gonna have to take care of this. I'm not allowed to capture it. I caught an Ammonite in the last episode.
That's right.
I can only capture my first encounter on any kind of area. But at least Whirlpool went off without a hitch for the first time. That, my friends, is the power of Lord C and the Mystic Water. Yeah, just wait. So typically most players would get frustrated. And what they would do is they would defeat the second gym first to gain access to the HM Flash. Yeah, no, we're not like that.
I wonder if I'll get some flashes. I think it'd be pretty helpful.
We all get HM Flash from the guy at the beginning of the cave, which I didn't talk to yet. Flash is only helpful in one case.
Where's that?
Right here in Granite Cave. You don't use the HM Flash anywhere else in the game. And you can't get rid of the move until you get to Lily Cove City.
That's...
Yes, it is. Because you can only get to Lily Cove City after defeating the 6th gym leader. And that 6th gym leader gives you the ability to fly. So now we hand the letter over to this guy named Steven Stone. Okay, typically this move would be Steel Wing. Because of the randomizer, it is now Counter, which is a horrible, horrible move. Oh god, another Pokénav. So the moves that we have gotten so far for TMs is Counter, which only works after being hit with a physical move. Sleep Talk, which only works when you're asleep. Protect, which is something that protects us from damage that we're not going to need for a while. And Revenge, where the power of this move is only based on how much damage you took. Not really. Oh no, not another one. I've got to switch out before, you say, can you handle this?
I would have went with, actually no, that's fine.
We don't have any dark types. If we did, I would have put them up.
Wouldn't a bug type work here also?
Yes, it would. However, we were not so lucky to get a bug type. Once we get back to Dewford's town, I will remind everyone of which Pokemon we have so far. Well,
wow.
That could have been really much more helpful than Slithergal.
That's like a Nidoking.
Nothing like a Nidoking, honestly.
That's not hot. That's not cash money.
Slithergal's 17 now, yay. So we have Maxie the Magby, which we caught last episode in the Whismer Cave. We also caught Lord Helix last episode.
All hail the Helix.
And we have our shiny Pichu from a while back.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's actually named Sparky. So we have to wait till we get back to the Name Raider in Sutopolis to be able to change Sparky back to normal.
Yeah, Sparky Valley gets so hot right now. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
Gym battle time?
Gym battle time, and Flash does not work here. You only gain more light by defeating the trainers in here.
So what do you mean? You forgot to go.
I forgot to heal. You are right about that, Al.
That's not gonna work out super well.
The main Pokemon used in this gym are more Machops and Meditite.
We don't have a psychic type.
Yep. And I have nothing with any kind of flying type move either.
So what are you gonna do? Just brute force it?
Well, there is one route we haven't gotten an encounter on. Introduce you to Route 106. No, can't
Fishing
surf. Fish.
It's fishing time. Let's see
What do you think, El? Should we fish?
I guess a little bit. See what we get.
Remember, the first thing I fish up,
This is what you gotta
that's
catch.
our encounter. So we only have one potion and all these useless items. Sacred Ash we can never use because
It's a Nuzlocke. Yeah.
it's a Nuzlocke. We can't restore fainted Pokemon. They're just dead.
Focusman isn't that bad.
I did set a condition for us to use the Sacred Ash though. We're only allowed to use it if 5 of our Pokemon are dead in the Elite Four. Then we get this one-time chance to revive them. Until then, this is absolutely useless.
I don't think the Focusman's that useless.
it doesn't even have a 50% chance of working. The item that we would really want is called a Focus Sash.
And Miracle Seed does? It doesn't boost up grass types?
Yes, it does.
However, you don't have a grass type.
We don't have a single grass type move.
Wrap? I thought that was a grass type.
Wrap is a normal type move. Then we have this metal powder. How is this going to help us if we don't have a Ditto? Then we have a full restore that we grabbed.
That's not
and
bad.
a repel.
I say let's go buy some Pokeballs before we start fishing.
Good idea, L. That way we don't use this one Great Ball we have left. And we can sell that Stardust. But first... should we go back to Petalburg or go to Slateport? Your
I think
choice,
we should
Al.
stay here for right now.
We can't. There's no Pokemon. There's no Pokemart here.
Ah.
So we need to go to a different town.
Go to Slateport.
Alright, we're heading to Slateport. After we head to Slateport and buy some Pokeballs, I guess I can try catching our Route 106 encounter while off cam and train everyone up. Trying to avoid all the trainers here so that we have enough time in the episode. Welcome to Slateport. I have zero idea where the name raider is. And look at Team Aqua. So our random item is a harbor mail.
Don't forget to heal up while you're here.
Yep.
You don't want to lose. What's your Racket's name again?
Slithergal.
Slithergal. There we go.
No, we're buying Pokeballs. We're just gonna get a couple of Premier Balls with this. Oh, that's right! We can capture another Pokemon here if we wanted to.
You were fishing, right?
Not fishing. There is an actual patch of grass up north here.
Don't forget to visit that Focus Center.
Route 110 here.
Nice.
This guy tells us how many times we crashed and how fast we did the biking road. Here's going to be blocked off. However, we can still get an encounter right here. If we take a look at our PokeNav here, Route 110 is these two spots. Here's Route 103 that I mentioned earlier. Route 103, we haven't caught a Pokemon there yet, and none of you guys voted. I noticed that I asked you guys in episode 1 or 2, should we go and capture a Pokemon from Route 103 on the other side or this side? And you guys never gave me an answer.
So I'll give you an answer then. Is that alright?
It's alright, but I just wonder why no one answered. Route 110 is this entire stretch of land from where we are right at this moment all the way to Mauville City. We'll be fighting our rival about halfway through this route. Now, here's the question of choice, though. Do we catch it here? Or do we wait until we get to the gigantic path?
I say catch it here.
Then we're gonna encounter a Pokemon here.
That will be your encounter.
With Slacker.
Oh, you do have a psychic type Pokemon, I'm sorry.
Yes, we do, but no confuse.
Oh
no.
Wow, that is excellent.
It may be excellent in your head, but keep in mind that, we have to catch this. Starter Pokemon have an extremely low catch rate.
I believe you can do it. I would have tackled it.
Yes, except
Please don't crit.
it's not going to crit. I can promise you that.
Ooh. And it's asleep. This is the perfect time to catch it.
It's actually not.
It's not.
If we want the highest chance of catching this thing, we have to get it to red.
Just keep hitting it.
Yep, that's 2 tackles a hit. Yeah, Slacker's not as much of a pain to train, but it gets annoying when it starts missing everything. I'm right now at half of my attack. That's bad. So it looks like I'm gonna have to gain back at least 1 attack. So, it's time to curse.
Are you sure about that? Doesn't that...
It lowers my speed, but increases my attack and defense. For a ghost-type Pokemon, it halves your health.
Oh, we're in the red.
Yes,
more.
However, I have a low enough attack, I can do a... No!
I told you! I told you! Did I tell you?
You did tell me. But then again, Blaziken's actually a bad Pokemon to start off with right now. Considering it's an evolved Pokemon, but it's only using Grapple and Scratch.
Hmm.
So, I'm gonna try to find the name rater while off cam. So, this is the end of episode 6.
Yes.
I'd like to thank Elle for being with us this week.
Thank you for inviting me. I had a fun time.
I hope to see you guys in episode 7.